Hey guys, Craig here, Bus Conversion Life. Gonna do a little short video, try to be short, video on the electrical system on the bus and an update as far as the our status goes or whatever about our plans with the bus. Had some questions on Facebook about the electrical system and the plumbing. I already did the plumbing video, so I'm gonna just show you how I did the electrical system. One plus side to all of this is my father-in-law is an electrician, so he helped me out with this, and so that made it a lot easier. Although I understand electricity and I've done wiring myself, it was helpful to have him come in to just, to make sure things were right, and it definitely is. So what we've got here is, I'm not sure if how much you can see here. We've got a regular RV plug, cable, cord, whatever, shore power, that we plug into when we go to the campground, and I have this surge protector here that I use as well. We also have a generator on the bus. It is a Lister-Petter 15,000 watt generator, and so we're able to hook it up through shore power or generator. Now, here's what we've done. This is just it's a AC main disconnect, and this is the plug, or not sure what you call them, but this is what you use to plug in here. Oh, come on. To plug in here when you want to, for this deal to work. So I only have one of these, and I have two boxes. There's one box over there. I don't know if you can see that. One box right there that comes from the generator, and then the wire, the black wire, comes all the way over here and goes into the panel right there. And then you have the shore power that comes in here, and then this black wire, the wires go into the panel as well. So they're both tied into the main leads for this panel. I went ahead and got, this is an outside box for outdoors, 100 amp, which is way too big, but I got that anyway, because if anything goes wrong, it's going to trip at the campsite pole or the breaker back here at the generator, before this one will, because this is 100 amp and the others are 50, as well as these will trip, before this one will. So this was overkill, but it still works just as good. So when I want to use shore power, I take the plug out of the box over there, which again goes to the generator, take it out, and I plug it in here. Now, one side of that box is still hot. Meaning, well, I don't mean one side, sorry. There's still 220 coming into that box, but it doesn't jump over from here to here, or from these two to these two, which is how I think it is. It's really hard to explain, but these two are hot and these are not until you plug in this. So your neutrals and grounds are already tied into this box. The neutrals and the grounds are tied in together with the generator. They're tied in together, through this cord right here as well. There is a ground tied to the frame of the bus, so that the bus itself is grounded, and you don't get what they call hot spots or what's it called, hot skin or whatever, meaning, the bus, can shock you. I guess that's the basic concept or whatever of my electrical system, like I said, I can run it either shore power or through the generator. And like I said, when I'm running the generator, I'll plug it in over there, and this plug is not hot because, again, you don't have a plug in this to connect or make the connection here to make this hot. So I mean, anybody can touch it and it's not gonna shock them or anything like that. So again, it's a makeshift transfer switch basically is what it is, and it was a lot cheaper than a $300, $400, $500 transfer switch. It takes a little bit of manual labor, which I'm perfectly fine with. So like I said, if I want to do shore power, I'll go over here, I'll unplug this from over there on that box, and I'll plug it in on this box, which gives me power to my panel. That's how I did my my electrical. Everything comes out of the top of the box and goes up in the floor on this side. Some goes in the floor, you know, up through the floor on that side, and we just tied it up and whatnot. This up here goes to my, oh, let's see, I put my hot water heater, as you can see here, that orange wire, I put it on a switch from inside, so that, you know, I didn't have to run it at all the time, you know, if I didn't need the hot water. So that's what I did there. I ended up putting some plugs in here, so if I need to plug anything up, you know, inside the bay area here, I could. Yeah, that's about it. That's about how I did it. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say, but it works fine. Like I said, I had a licensed electrician, my father-in-law, make sure that it was all correct and that my idea for the, you know, manual transfer switch would work, and it works just fine. We've had it on generator, and we've had it on shore power, and they both work just fine. I did use number 6 wire going from each panel here from the AC main disconnects. I used, you know, number 6 wire as well as this is number 6 wire in your shore power cord. That's good for, I think it's good for actually 60 amps or something like that. So, but again, this is only a 50 amp system. So, there's not a lot to show inside. It's just, you know, the normal plugs and switches and whatnot. I have a very small DC system. The only thing that it runs is the Fantastic fan, and 2 RV lights above the bunk beds. There's one above each bed, if they wanted to read or something like that, so that they didn't have to, you know, turn on the main lights, which are AC. So anyway, there's my system. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and I'll do my best to answer. If I can't answer them, I'll talk to my father-in-law and then definitely get back to you with an answer. So anyway, check out some of my other videos. I've done one on plumbing, and I did a walkthrough of the bus. And actually, here in just a little bit, I'm going to test out a TV antenna and see how that works. So real quick on an update, I've been working on the bus. We had some electrical problems as far as the alternator on the bus, and that has been fixed now. It was actually just a loose wire come off of one of the relays. So I thought I was going to have to buy an $800 alternator. Talked with some guys on Facebook and you know, I'm telling you, those guys helped me out a lot. So thanks to those guys for you know, for even giving me a call. I mean, you know, putting their number out there so that I could call them. Yeah, they helped out tremendously. So that's been fixed. Tomorrow the parts are supposed to be here for the air system. Having trouble building up air. So we took off 2 air lines and the cartridge for the air dryer. And a DC4 valve in the front tank. So we'll be replacing those. The airline's supposed to be here tomorrow, and I've already got the other parts, so we'll change those out tomorrow, and I'll keep you posted on that. So anyway, thanks for watching my videos. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like my videos, and we'll see you next time.